Don't know how well you can see it, but it's the beginning stages of a spider web. So cool. So this is his center where my light is shining. And he goes in the center, and he does it evenly. He doesn't stay in one spot. He'll do the bottom. He carries a strand with him and walks it over, and he climbs back up the new one. Now he won't go at the bottom. He'll go one of the top areas. So I guess to even out the weight. So he goes down an existing line, moves over and comes back up the new one. That time he did go on the bottom twice, didn't he? Alright, so he goes down an older existing line. He's carrying a new one with him. He scoots over, climbs back up the new strand. So incredible. This type makes them only at night, and they take them down by morning time. They eat them. They eat the web because it has protein. I guess he's got all of, well, he's making the center. But generally, when they start making the circles, they go on the outside and work their way in. So he's probably just going to do a few. And then he's going to head back to the outside. He's probably reinforcing his strands. Just so incredible. Don't know how well you can see it, but mosquitoes are eating me up. Well, he's doing a lot. The ones I watched before always started on the outside and work their way in. He seems to be, he likes going from the inside, working his way out. I'm trying to look at how many main strands he's got. He's got them all. Man, he did them really fast. So after he had his main strands, then he started doing the secondary main strands. Like I said, he would appear to carry a line while he went down an older existing line. And then he would walk over a couple inches and place that new line. And then he would climb back up the new line, back towards the center. And now he's just doing his circles. Hard to get a good look, but you know what? The netting is too big, so he's probably gonna go back to the outside and work his way in on the tighter netting. He's still just working on reinforcements. The time lapse seems to be about, I'm guessing, 30 minutes. I would say 30 to 45 minutes from scratch to finish. So he's moving really fast now. Such intelligence. Wow. Yeah, see, now he's building the outside lines. Sorry for the movement. Mosquitoes are eating me up. So you see what he's doing. He's, like I said, they start on the outside on their last bit of web, laying these outer strands. And it appears, just a guess, but as he makes it, you can barely see the new line. But when he comes back around, that previous line looks thicker. So it could be it expands a little bit. So he just goes from each square. Yeah, like I say, they eat these. This big old web is blocking my sidewalk to my house. And in the morning, the web will be gone. And I've noticed if one gets wrecked, if it gets damaged, I've seen them taking it down, and they eat it as they take it down. hard to get good video being dark. I don't know why he reversed direction. Not sure what kind of spider it is, but it's pretty small. He's about the size, a little bit smaller than a dime. But as he goes around, he's just laying those strands. And until he'll get to the center, but they usually stop a couple of inches, inch or two from the center. And of course he parks himself right in the center and waits for the bugs. Now when they first make a web, from the beginning, they drop their web and they rely on the wind, the breeze, to take it across. So it would be my guess they make and drop different thicknesses. They might drop a real light, thin web to get started, and then start laying some thicker ones. Like I said, now that's just a guess. I'm no spider expert, but I do know that they depend on the breeze to get them started. They don't shoot it across from one tree to another. So it's not like Spider-Man. Well, that's about it. I won't videotape the whole thing. But you see, when I started, he hadn't even laid the first outer ring. Now he's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9 of them. It's incredibly fascinating. I wish they could catch mosquitoes. But that's it.